Okay, so you all heard of DML speakers? I'm sure everyone has. Just you got that little driver in the back in front of a panel, and it vibrates the whole panel to make the sound, produce the frequencies, and there's a lot of information online, and it's all DIY, so none of it's really like super concrete, or at least I haven't found too much of it. So I'm planning on making my own DML speakers. I'm gonna have a crossover. It's gonna have a tweeter. It's gonna have two drivers. It's gonna sound great because I'm gonna treat it like a speaker. A lot of times people just slap that thing on and then they hook it up to an amplifier and then expect it to sound amazing. And the testing I see a lot of people do, I don't see how it's that helpful, to be honest. So I'm gonna try doing my own testing and see how it goes. I have a plan in mind. I might need to do some 3D printing and just, I don't know. I'm gonna see if I could use oak and it'll look nice, and I believe it'll sound very nice. And of course, I'll have to actually test it myself to see if it'll really work or not. I don't like the way these, what are they called? Polyester, poly something, polyfoam material. Y'all know what it is. They have this really high-end resonance that hurts your ears, and it's not a pleasant sound. I think the ideal material is thick cardboard, and I would have to buy $1,000 worth of cardboard just to get it, because they only sell really, really thin cardboard. They don't sell the 2-inch thick unless it's in bulk. So as somebody who doesn't have any money, I'll have to go with what I can. Maybe it's not the optimal solution, but I think I can get very close to the optimal solution, and I can do it in a way that's good enough to actually become a product. So that's my goal. I'm gonna go home. I have 2 of the drivers. I can't use those because I glue them on so good that I tried to take it off and I was just breaking the suspension of the driver. So those will never be able to come off, unfortunately. I will have to just buy new ones. They're not crazy expensive. I mean, for me, just a guy who isn't making money right now because the economy is completely broken and nobody is wanting any jobs right now to be done. I just got to figure something out. So I'm going to make this work. And then this is going to be a really nice speaker. It's not going to be your main fronts. It's better to have something like this. You could get that detail and clarity. The DML speakers, it's all about experience. It's not about the sound fidelity. And I think that's okay, because if you're watching a movie, you're not thinking about sound fidelity. And if you're listening to music, it's going to be on stereo. You're going to play it from your front towers, your front speakers, bookshelf speakers, whatever you have. I do plan on making my own. And for the actual entertainment aspect, you're really not going to know the difference. But you're going to know the difference in the sound staging, the feel of it, because it's a big panel. You will feel the low frequencies on your skin. Possibly. It might depend on the material I use and how it goes. But like, my experience with these is you do actually feel it on your body, which is like crazy. And if I can get some smooth high frequencies in there with that tweeter, if the tweeter thing will even work, I think it will. I think there are some challenges I will have to sort through. to get it to really work. But I think it's doable. I mean, look at all these other big companies. Kef made a woofer with the tweeter inside the woofer so it doesn't have phasing issues. And, I mean, people say it sounds great. There's a lot of clarity in them. Of course, they're extremely high priced. I would say kind of overpriced maybe. Speakers, I'm not really here to judge pricing. I don't really care about that, but I'm just saying there's new technology out there, and I'm going to make it happen. I'm not trying to be an egotistical booty face, but, you know, that's the whole reason I'm starting this YouTube channel. And I'm pointing the camera at the floor because I'm not showing y'all my dirty shop, like, straight up. I mean, I got my saw on the floor. It's a cleaning day, okay? It's gonna take me a couple days to clean it. But I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna get on Fusion 360. Design some container to hold the speakers. And maybe tomorrow, I test out a new panel. Test the sound quality. I have the, what's it called? Like Uni-SP, something like that. It's a microphone you can test your speakers on. And yeah, so this thing right here. Umik 1. That thing, yeah. Yeah, this is episode 1 of whatever this is. Hopefully I'll, in the future, start being more consistent with YouTube, because advertising is expensive and there's kind of no other way I know how to get my name out there right now. And I need to get better with using a camera and talking in front of a camera and not being camera shy. And not be so lazy and actually work on this thing, you know? I work alone, so I don't have any social skills or communication skills. So this is just another way for me to like level up my dialogue skills, I guess. So, yay! What else? I guess we'll just have to find out, like, how the speakers go. Maybe I'll make a video on how I make the 3D printed contraption thingy that holds the speaker thingy and the tweeter thingy majiggy. And I won't get the tweeter anytime soon because I'll have to make the regular panel with the drivers, test them, see where it rolls off, and then I can choose a tweeter based on that. I've been researching tweeters based on a specific type of woofer, but these will probably roll off much sooner. And, you know, of course, I might need a tweeter that goes a little lower than usual. I think I'm going to try avoid planar magnetic tweeters because it's heavy, for one. And with the way the magnets are set, they kind of have this comb filter thing going on. And there's like, for how much they cost versus the kind of messy sound that they give, and as I've just seen on graphs and stuff. I don't have personal experience with them, but it's like $80 for one tweeter. And like, is it gonna be worth it? I don't think so. It'll probably look better than it sounds, to be honest. So, I mean, like this tweeter, it's, you know, imagine this just on the panel. It will still look nice. I don't think there'll be a problem with that. I have better tweeters. I already built the speakers and sent it off. Maybe there's there's no picture, but you know, maybe a dome tweeter. Those dome tweeters have pretty good what do you call it? Degree response. You know, when you listen to it at an angle, it doesn't change its frequency response too much. And I don't think it'll matter because the way you face these speakers, hopefully you're facing it toward you anyway, and not just somewhere else. And it wouldn't be a problem if it's a little angled and, you know, I have one hand, I can't show, but, you know, I'm just blabbering, you know. Maybe we'll put this video in the background and listen to it while you're driving or something, or painting. Maybe you're a painter. Oh, I just realized I've been holding this camera vertical, so it's gonna be annoying to watch on YouTube probably. It's fine. Y'all are not babies, I'm sure you can handle it. I need to remind myself that gotta put it on landscape. That's okay. We'll do better next time. And by we, I mean myself, but okay, that's all. Bye-bye.